What if your worst nightmare came true and you were arrested in another country on vacation? Have you ever thought about what it would be like to be trapped abroad and not allowed to leave? That's exactly what happened to the husband of this couple on their recent vacation that was supposed to be a trip to paradise. What would you do if you were held against your will for something you didn't think was illegal? Would you be able to handle that kind of stress? Would your family be able to survive without you or your spouse being in your normal life routine? Stick around for this video and we will hopefully be able to help you avoid the same mistake this Oklahoma man made when packing for this tropical paradise. Turks and Caicos is a premier Caribbean destination that attracts visitors with its stunning natural beauty, luxurious accommodations, and a tranquil atmosphere that offers an ideal escape from everyday life. Renowned for its spectacular beaches, most notably Grace Bay Beach, which is frequently ranked among the world's best. The soft, white sands and clear turquoise waters create a serene environment for relaxation and sunbathing. Beyond lounging on the beach, the islands are a paradise for water sports enthusiasts. Snorkeling and scuba diving are particularly popular due to the abundant marine life and impressive coral reefs. The waters here are also ideal for kayaking, paddle boarding, and sailing, providing active ways for visitors to explore the natural beauty. This is exactly what Ryan and his wife Valerie thought they were going to enjoy but didn't even make it out of the airport before authorities took them into custody. An Oklahoma couple's dream vacation to Turks and Caicos for a birthday celebration turned into a distressing ordeal that captured headlines earlier this month. Ryan and Valerie Watson's trip concluded in unexpected drama when they were halted by airport security as they prepared to return home, leading to a series of events that have since left their family in turmoil. The trouble began when airport authorities detected ammunition in Ryan Watson's carry-on luggage. Describing it as a bonehead mistake, Ryan admitted the oversight was accidental. However, recent stringent laws in Turks and Caicos have now put him at risk of facing up to 12 years in prison, a stark contrast to the repercussions such an error would garner in the United States. Following his arrest, Ryan was granted bail but is required to remain on the island, separated from his wife and children back in Oklahoma. His next court appearance is not scheduled until June 7, 2024, leaving the family in a prolonged state of uncertainty about when he might return home. Valerie, having just returned to the U.S., expressed her disbelief and distress. She described the challenge of explaining to their children the absence of their father and coping with the emotional toll it has taken on them. It's surreal being at home without him. Everything feels off, and while it's been hectic, I've barely had time to help the kids adjust. This is our new, harsh reality, she lamented. Despite the chaos, she was met with warm support from family and friends upon her arrival back in the U.S. The Watsons attribute the incident to an honest mistake, explaining that Ryan, an avid hunter, had used the bag for a hunting trip in Texas earlier in the year and forgot to remove the bullets. The ammunition was not detected by the Transportation Security Administration, TSA, during their departure from the U.S., which has added to their frustration and fear over the potential severe consequences. The legal implications for such an oversight are much more severe in Turks and Caicos compared to the U.S., where similar incidents might result in a fine. The local government has enacted laws that impose a minimum 12-year prison sentence for anyone caught bringing firearms or ammunition onto the islands. This legislative change aims to curb the illegal entry of weapons but has profound implications for tourists who inadvertently violate the law. The U.S. government has responded to such incidents by issuing a travel advisory. The U.S. Embassy in Nassau issued a warning urging tourists to meticulously check their luggage for any forgotten ammunition or firearms before leaving the United States. The advisory stressed the serious consequences of such oversights and the limited capacity of U.S. officials to intervene in such legal matters abroad. Amidst their ordeal, a family friend noted that Valerie and Ryan are relieved by the quick progression of the legal process, though they remain anxious about the outcome. The friend also pointed out that there are other Americans currently detained under similar circumstances in Turks and Caicos who are still awaiting resolution, highlighting a broader issue affecting U.S. tourists in the region. The Watson family continues to hope for a swift and favorable resolution that will reunite them and their distressing separation. So what are some things you can do to avoid being caught in a similar nightmare situation? Here are a few things not to forget when planning and packing for your next trip. Traveling internationally can be an exhilarating experience, filled with the joys of exploring new cultures, cuisines, and landscapes. However, it also requires careful preparation, especially when it comes to packing. Ensuring that your luggage adheres to the legal stipulations of the country you are visiting is critical to avoid penalties, fines, or more severe consequences. Here are 3 comprehensive points on how to pack for travel to other countries without violating any of their laws or bylaws. Number 1. Research and understand the specific laws of your destination. Before you even begin packing, it's essential to conduct thorough research on the specific laws and regulations of your destination country. This research should cover prohibited items. Many countries have strict rules about what can and cannot be brought across their borders. These can include certain drugs, including some over-the-counter medications, weapons, including certain types of knives, and even some food items. For example, Singapore bans chewing gum, while Australia has strict quarantine laws to prevent the introduction of foreign plant and animal diseases. Cultural sensitivities. Some countries may have restrictions based on cultural or religious norms that are less obvious but equally important. For instance, many Middle Eastern countries prohibit the importation of items that depict religious imagery in a way that could be considered offensive, or products containing alcohol. Documentation for restricted items. If you must bring items that are generally restricted, like certain types of medication, ensure you have the proper documentation, such as a prescription or a medical certificate. Always keep these documents handy during your travels. Utilizing resources like the destination country's embassy website or government travel advisories from your own government can provide authoritative and up-to-date information. Forums and travel blogs can also offer insights, but verify this information through official channels. Number 2, carefully check and pack your luggage. Once you are aware of the legal restrictions and requirements, begin packing your bags while keeping these rules in mind. Pack it yourself. Always pack your luggage yourself to ensure you know exactly what's in your bags. This can protect you from accidentally transporting prohibited items or substances. Use a checklist. Prepare a checklist based on your research about prohibited items and tick off each item as you pack. This not only helps in ensuring you don't forget essential items, but also in double-checking that you're not packing anything illegal. Organize and declare. For items that you need to declare, make sure they are easily accessible in your luggage. This could include anything from high-value items that might need to be declared at customs to food products that some countries will allow but need to inspect. Luggage security. Use TSA-approved locks for your bags to keep your belongings secure and still allow for inspection if required by security officials. Security personnel might need to check luggage contents, and a broken lock could lead to unnecessary complications or delays. Number 3, prepare for arrival and customs clearance. The final phase of your preparation involves planning for your interaction with customs and border control upon arrival. Be honest and transparent at customs. Always declare any items you think might be questionable or are listed as declarable. It's better to declare items that are not necessary than face penalties for non-disclosure. Carry documentation. Keep all relevant documentation readily available, such as prescriptions for medications, certificates for pets, and receipts for valuable items. This documentation should support your declarations and provide proof of your compliance with local laws. Stay informed about changes. Legal requirements can change frequently. Keep yourself updated right until departure. A quick check of the embassy or customs website of your destination before you leave can help catch any last-minute updates. By following these detailed guidelines, you can ensure that your international travel is not only enjoyable but also compliant with all necessary legal frameworks, preventing any unwelcome surprises and contributing to a smooth and memorable journey. Thank you for watching. We truly hope that the information shared in this video helps at least one family avoid unnecessary trouble while traveling abroad. Traveling is an incredible opportunity to explore new cultures and make lasting memories, but it comes with the responsibility of knowing and respecting the laws of the countries you visit. By staying informed and prepared, you can ensure your travels are both enjoyable and trouble-free. If you found this video helpful, please consider sharing it with others who might benefit from these tips. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more useful travel insights and updates. Safe travels, and remember, a little preparation goes a long way in keeping your journey smooth and within the bounds of the law.